Anyway, now let's look at the first thing. Can you make it go up a little bit? It's one. No. Yeah, a little bit like that. Okay. Let's see here. You see where I say autumn leaves right there? Check this out. Anyway, that progression. Do you know what piece this is? What piece is this? Anybody? Quickly?
Haydn.
He is correct. Haydn. Haydn Sonata number 27 in G major. And maybe you wouldn't have thought of this way, but look at the first note of each measure. Right? Is everybody familiar with this tune? Go to the first page. This is the standard autumn leaves. You're familiar with this song? Well, go back to Haydn again. And here's where we get it. It's even in the key that Miles Davis plays it, even though this is not the original key. The original key is from the classical piece. So this is a certain classical texture, just like we hear with, let's see, we can play and use classical textures and apply them to any tune almost anywhere. Now let's go to the next sheet. Oh, the one, okay. Here's another example, another item. Now, you have this progression. This is essentially what we call what? What is the term that we use? It's a Baroque term. Anybody? The judges can't answer. What do we call this progression? This progression that goes like this. Or if we do it. How is the root movement moving? This is my hint. Anyone? Yes, it's the cycle of fifths or fourths. Either way, you're going up or down, a fourth or a fifth. So we have this kind of thing. This is autumn leaves. We could do it. Or we could even do it in some kind of an Afro-Cuban thing. This kind of harmonic progression is something that jazz players like to goof around with, and we're familiar with it, especially because it's in standard tunes, like Autumn Leaves. It's probably the most, I would say, it's one of the most famous examples of that. And you hear it here. This is another Haydn sonata. Let's move to the next one. You hear it. There's enough. We don't have time to play all these examples, but you see the chord progressions I've written out? I'm just going to read the chord progression. So that's the same kind of key circle progression. Now, what I want to do is direct the main chunk of what I want to talk about is applying certain classical textures to jazz tunes. And this is one that's already been applied. The jazz tune came later. But let's move on to the concerto, Bach. Italian concerto. Let's go to that. Keep going. Another. There we go. All right. You see this texture here? So essentially, what we're doing is chord, bass, bass, chord, 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 bass, bass. That's the obvious one. Get it? All right. So what I did was I decided to apply this to a jazz tune. And here's the jazz tune. Now, I use this particular texture, and I just simply cut and pasted this texture, and I imposed it onto this tune, Blue and Green, that Miles Davis and Bill Evans made famous. And can we do, that's track number 2, and I need to, and also can you go to the next screen? What, track 2, did I say it's track 3 or 2? Track 2. There we go. And this is a transcription of what I did. Oh, sorry. Let's have to sit down here. And can they see? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. That's the different one. Track 2. Okay, let's go back to the. There you go. Very specific, and I made sure through the whole recording performance, I did the exact Italian concerto slow movement texture in the left hand. I did not vary at all the bass, chord, chord, bass, or chord, bass, bass, chord,